Welcome back to yet another video, guys, and if you're wondering how to start a successful moving company, well then you've come to the right place. My name is Vlad and I cover a multitude of different topics, but in this particular video we're going to be talking about how to run a successful moving company and how to advertise your company. As you guys have been following my videos, hopefully for most of you who have led to this video, you've watched my videos episodes 1, 2, and 3, but this is going to be episode 4, and I hope you guys can get some good knowledge out of this. And today we're going to talk about how to advertise your moving company. And the first step that I would highly recommend for any beginner who's starting off a moving company and looking to get more jobs is to just simply use Craigslist. Now, Craigslist used to be free about a couple years ago, and you used to be able to just post as many ads as possible and always be on the top of the feed. And luckily I was able to start my moving company when that was still a luxury. But now, guys, you have to pay in most states $5 to $10 between an ad, but it still generates a good amount of leads that come in. And as a starting moving company, I would definitely say that that's a good way to get almost like guaranteed leads. Now, what you want to do is, if you're using Craigslist, is you want to get savvy and learn how to use Canva or some sort of graphic design software, because you want to have a sexy looking ad. You don't want to have a bland one or a generic one that everyone else has, because you're just going to end up looking like the same and you're going to end up falling into the same sea in the same crowd. You want to stand out. It's very, very important, especially when you're starting out. And so the next thing I want to talk about is you want to start implementing your company on Google. And it's as simple as you sign up for Google My Business, you put in your business information, and then they send you over a postcard. Once you get the postcard, you can confirm and verify your Google listing, and then people can start organically seeing your business and reaching out to your company via your phone number or your email, or you can even link it to your website, and then that way they can get more information on it. So I highly recommend Google. We know nowadays pretty much 9 out of 10 people, if not 9.5 out of 10 people, will look at Google for something that they're looking to get, whether it being a service, an item, or anything else that they're looking to find. Now, Google is very important, and it's very easy to set this up. And you want to have a Google listing just because it makes you look so much more legit than the rest of the competition. Now, one thing you'll find is that people from Craigslist who are looking to see if you're a legitimate business too will end up looking you up on Google to double verify and make sure that you're not just a scammer company. They want to check out your reputation, and if you have a good reputation, chances are you're going to get more calls than the Joe Schmo who doesn't have any Google listing. Now, the next thing we want to go into also is we want to make sure that you have Instagram set up. And Instagram is very easy. You set up a business account. First of all, it will prompt you to set up an account, and then you can shift it over to a professional business account. And once you can do that, and if you link it with a Facebook page, so actually simultaneously, let's talk about Facebook page too. So you want to sign up for a Facebook page and you want to sign up for an Instagram account. They're owned by the same company, so it's very easy for you to advertise amongst both of them. So once you set up both an Instagram business page and a Facebook page, you can launch ads, and ads on Facebook are very, very cheap as opposed to Google or even Craigslist. So you can launch an ad, and what's very unique about Facebook and Instagram is that if you launch an ad on Instagram, you can also have it launch on Facebook as well. So you're shooting at double the potential clients, and it's very, very easy to set up. Most of them, you can even set up an automatic ad, but you kind of want to go more in depth if you're targeting a more specific demographic. Now, Facebook and Instagram are very, very good. There's a huge fan base on both of them, so you're targeting a huge crowd and you're going to be able to reach more potential customers. The one thing is very important is that you really want to target your crowd specifically, because you don't want to waste money shooting over leads that you're getting from 50 miles away. You want to make sure that you're targeting your exact area and you're targeting your exact clientele. So it takes a little bit of time and a little bit of tweaking, but eventually you'll get to the right point of where you want to set your ads. Now, another very low-key advertisement source is Nextdoor. Now, what Nextdoor is essentially, it's a very localized social media platform, but also you can advertise your business. And I've gotten a good amount of leads from this, and you can actually post your business ads. So you can post that weekly or daily, depending on how your community guidelines are set up. But you can also set up a business page too. So people looking for a service like yours near you can type in like businesses, like moving companies, for example, moving companies near me, junk removal companies near me, and then they can end up finding your company if you list it correctly. And it's a very low-key social media platform right now. Not a lot of people know about it, but there's a big amount of community members. So if you're one of the first businesses to jump on that, you're going to get a lot of credibility. Now, I get a good amount of leads from Nextdoor, and I definitely get a good turnover rate from that. And you can, like, most communities will let you post for free and as much as you want. So as long as you're just not spamming 20 times a day, I would keep it to like a couple times a week, honestly, just for your own credibility. Even if you post every single day, you're just going to become annoying. So if you post like once or twice a week, say Monday or Friday, Monday or Saturday, you look a lot better. You look like you're just a general business owner trying to spread the word of your good company to the people that are looking for your services. So on to the next way to get leads for your moving company, and one of the best ways in my opinion when you're starting off is just organic growth, and through networking groups. Now when I started, I joined a BNI group and I joined a Networking USA group. These are two different networking referral groups to where different professionals from a bunch of different fields, whether it be like financial planning, real estate, you want to work with real estate agents anyway when you're in a moving company, but then there's like general contractors, photographers, you get the picture. And there's just one seat per profession in these groups, so it's just like a non-compete referral group. And BNI can run a little bit more. It's a little bit more expensive, but it has a very good return, and it has very dedicated professionals because you're already paying a high premium, so you were most likely willing to give other people and most likely have the capabilities to give other people good quality referrals. Now, a step below that is Networking USA, and it's a little bit cheaper, but I believe it's all over every single state, and it's just, I believe, like $50 a year, and it's the same concept. But from my opinion, Networking USA is a little bit slower paced and a little bit less motivated than BNI. So those are two networking groups to look into, but those aren't the only ones. And beyond these big national chains, you can start your own networking group. You can just find professionals like you and then start a Facebook group or reach out to people near you and just start your own referral group and just keep it a non-compete, keep one profession per the group, and you guys can start building solid referrals. And I highly recommend that because when you see people day to day every single week or once or twice a week, you guys almost become like friends, and then you almost just like build this relationship to where like you feel like you have to give the referral to somebody, and it just becomes natural. Like you're just in a conversation at the bar or at a restaurant or at just a social gathering, and someone's bringing up like, oh, well, I need, my garage done, or even like a family member. You're hearing like a family member like, oh, I need this done in my house, and then you're like, boom, I know somebody in my referral group, and your mind immediately races to them. And that's how it kind of works. Now you flip the script and you see, that real estate agent's in that same situation, and they hear someone needs a mover, and then it just shoots directly towards you. So that's definitely something to get involved in. Networking groups are very good, very crucial, and a very good low-cost start. Now, you look at companies who pump out tens of thousands of dollars in advertising, and BNI, even for like, when I say it's expensive, it's only $700 a year. So that's, when you put it into perspective, not that much as opposed to like the big advertisement budgets that people have for their companies. Alright guys, so this has been yet another video of how to run a successful moving company, and hopefully now you have a better scope of how to advertise your company, whether you're just starting off or you're trying to expand to the next level. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, you should consider subscribing, but you definitely don't have to, but you probably should, but you definitely don't have to, but you probably should. But I'll catch you in the next video.